Take a look at the cybersecurity group, one of the earliest litmus tests for investors navigating the impact of AI. The CIBR ETF underperforming broader tech this year, especially over the last 3 months. But under the surface, it has a tale of haves and have-nots. Cloudflare and CrowdStrike, for example, posting strong years, while SentinelOne and Fortinet struggling. Let's talk more about what 2026 could bring for cyber stocks. Joining us now is Peter Levine, Evercore enterprise software analyst. Peter, welcome. So I was noticing that CrowdStrike is higher, Zscaler is higher, Rubrik is higher. How much of this is a paradigm shift that's happening in cybersecurity, not just some overall sector weakness that investors should be thinking about?
Yeah, so thanks, John, for having me on. I think there's a lot, even within broader software, right? I think, you saw more of investor focus towards like the picks and shovels names, or just the hardware, or just some of these names. I think within security, cybersecurity, it's, I think why I'm bullish on cybersecurity and why I think it remains one of the most defensible, subsectors within software is that the underlying pinnings of security, like structurally, have not changed. There are benefits, I think, to security that are industry specific, right, than any other software category that has. So like the underpinnings of some of the demand drivers, it's not just the fundamental demand drivers, but it's also like the budget allocations. If you think about the underpinnings, which is, there's rising, geopolitical tensions, China, Russia, like warfare is not cyber warfare. You're seeing this shift towards AI enterprise environments, increasing attacker, sophistication with the use of AI, ransomware, extortion methods. You also have, regulatory requirements. So there's a lot of demand drivers, but I also think you didn't really see as much AI monetization across a lot of the cyber names, but I think that's going to change perhaps in 2020, in next year, 2020.
But Peter, what I wonder is there a consolidation wave that's about to sweep even more through cybersecurity, where some of these platform names, like a Zscaler, like a CrowdStrike, are going to roll up some others? We see what's happening with SentinelOne. We see the rise of some of these backup and recovery names. Rubrik, I mentioned, Commvault is out there shifting its approach, and we expect to get Cohesity coming to market pretty soon, maybe in 26. I mean, is there a shift happening in the market where all of the boats might not get lifted by this AI tide?
Well, I mean, you also missed ServiceNow. They acquired Armis, a private security company, last week for $7 billion. They also acquired an identity company. So you're seeing a lot of, untraditional software companies moving into security. I do think there is a trend towards consolidation, which is why I think Palo Alto for me, is one of my top picks going to 26, which is the consolidation trade is playing out. So you are seeing, CISOs and organizations trying to kind of streamline, consolidate what they have internally. It also helps on the AI front, having all your data from one vendor. So I do think consolidation, you should likely see that continue to happen.
So are you saying that's a good thing for the likes of a CrowdStrike because the prices that they're going to have to pay are relatively cheap because so much of cybersecurity has been struggling stock-wise recently?
Yeah, you've seen a lot of startups and, you've seen the fundraising and it becomes tougher, but you're also seeing that, with AI, that you create these, it makes it harder for organizations to have all these siloed systems, even within security. So if it's their endpoints or identity, if it's network, a lot of companies want to have all this data within one purview. So I do think that there is a benefit to CrowdStrike, there is a benefit to Palo, there is a benefit to Zscaler, and you have seen them make a lot of acquisitions over the past 12 months to kind of create this consolidated, cybersecurity play. I would say Palo is probably one of the only large cap cybersecurity names that has the entire cyber stack now, assuming the CyberArk deal closes in the second half. I mean, that's going to give them a pretty good advantage because they will own the entire cybersecurity tech stack.